I'm the real Scott Griswold. This is the Week in Review.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott.
And I'm Rob, filling in for Sarah, who's at the Milwaukee New Product Symposium 2018, which is wrapping up today. We have got a ton of Milwaukee news to cover.
It is Friday, May 4th, and this is your Cop Tool Week in Review, Milwaukee Takeover Edition. Bring on the heavy metal and fire! The biggest news at the NPS is the new DeWalt 12-amp, the Milwaukee Fuel 12-amp battery. Powered by the fabled 21700 cells, they're 50% cooler, provide more power, and boast 33% more runtime. There's also a new 6-amp battery that utilizes the new cells as well. But what good is a new battery if you don't have a new motor?
I've got good news for you, Scott. Milwaukee just dropped 2 new Power State brushless motors that feature 30% more copper in a smaller space, and of course, more power. The larger motor combined with the new HD 12.0 battery is making a whole new set of M18 tools possible. First up, the all-new M18 Fuel 16-inch chainsaw. Milwaukee says it will outperform even a 40cc gas saw and make an impressive 150 cuts on a single charge. That's great for sawing wood outdoors. But what if you want to cut something in your own shop, Scott?
I've used a chainsaw indoors. But you'd use the new M18 Fuel Table Saw, of course. Milwaukee got a big applause from their announcement of the new M18 Fuel 8 1/4 inch table saw with one key. What caught our attention is the 24.5-inch rip capacity, as well as the ability to cut up to 600 linear feet per battery charge. 600 feet, that's 200 yards, which is better than the average yards per game of any quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. No word yet if Cleveland has reached out to sign the M18 Fuel Table Saw as a free agent. I'm hoping Baker Mayfield is M18 Fuel compatible. Am I right? Go Browns.
Bigger battery, bigger motor. Of course, Milwaukee had to introduce a new M18 Fuel cordless 9-inch angle grinder, a world's first for 18 volts. It can handle either a 7-inch or 9-inch wheel, is up to 2 pounds lighter, and matches the power of a 15-amp corded grinder. We were really impressed with their demonstration, but clearly not as impressed as this dude.
It's clearly the best high-performing grinder in the market.
Big wheel keeps on turning. Next up is the Milwaukee M18 Fuel 7 1/4 inch circular saw, claiming to be just as powerful as a 15-amp corded saw and the ability to make 750 cuts on one charge. Don't believe them? I didn't count, but it sure looks like 750 cuts. This saw has a magnesium shoe and guard, an LED light, electronic brake, and is built for heavy-duty applications. Duty.
No poop jokes. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the super sawzall. This M18 Fuel Hero has an LED light, variable speed trigger, a quick lock blade clamp, a 1 1/4 inch stroke length, and will make 150 cuts per battery charge. In other words, it's just like the old sawzall, except super.
Where else did they put all this new technology? Into a pair of jigsaws, of course. Available in both a D handle and a barrel grip, these both benefit from the new HD batteries and Power State motors. We're not sure why they bother with a barrel grip, because clearly the D handle is the only way to go.
Wait, are you high? Barrel grip for life.
You would like barrel grip.
Milwaukee's finally done it, releasing a cordless tool that's actually smaller than its battery. The Milwaukee M18 Fuel 1/4 inch impact driver. As the most compact impact driver at 4.59 inches in length, this little guy has 4-mode drive control and a self-tapping screw mode that reduces the stripping of fasteners. They also showed us a 1/2-inch hammer drill and drill driver, claiming 60% more power, just enough to tackle those 60% tougher jobs.
The M12 line continues to grow as Milwaukee introduced more heated clothing with a curiously warm August release date, a new M12 3-inch cutoff tool, and 3 new M12 Stubby impact wrenches to compete with traditional air tools. These offer 250 pounds of, as Milwaukee puts it, nut-busting torque. I don't even have to write a joke for this one. Thanks, Milwaukee.
When there's something strange and it don't look good, strap on the new Milwaukee M18 Fuel 3-in-1 Backpack Vac. Removable harness and integrated hooks allow us to wear, hang, or carry the vac for ultimate versatility. The new Power State brushless motor and cyclonic technology claims to deliver up to 2 times more suction than the competition. And you know what else sucks twice as much? D handles on jigsaws.
Everyone's favorite organizational system gets more attention. Milwaukee introduced several additions to the pack-out system, including mounting plates, a flat dolly, and a few smaller cases for, smaller stuff. And that about wraps it up, except for there was also new updates in job site lighting, including the new M12 and M18 rocket lights, red lithium USB lights, and some hand tools, including conduit benders, lineman tools,
and J-hooks, new socket sets, wrenches, a new cordless, brushless, wooden-handled hammer.
There's also the heated gloves, some more new levels, and of course, more tape measures.
They never have enough tape measures.
Never.
So, is that enough, Milwaukee? Of course it's not. And as they themselves said,
so guys, this is just the tip of what you should expect in the future.
Just for a little while, to see how it feels.
It's a tough crowd.
Just to see how it feels.
this guy gets it.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we'll be posting a plethora of interviews, demonstrations, and more from the 2018 Milwaukee New Product Symposium.
And you won't want to miss it.
We'll see you next week.